Hey guys, welcome back. Today it is Valentine's Day. We're kind of making this day up as we go, but we're gonna take you along with us. Not even sure what we're doing, but we are at Magic Kingdom, so let's see what we get into. We start with a special Valentine's Day mix over in the make your own popcorn area. So I always love looking at all the treats in here. They always look delicious.
This is the Valentine's Day one.
And just about every time we get stuff, we like what we get here.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, so Marzz just got the Valentine's Day popcorn. And if you want to watch them put it together, check out our latest short.
And then they're making Valentine's Day cotton candy and drinks.
Got little Cinderella carriages. Guess they're little like dishes.
Oh, they have gummies in
Yeah, and it's a to and from, so it's actually meant to be like a
the
Valentine's Day thing. Like Marzz said, here's the cotton candy and all the Valentine's Day stuff right at the front. But it's not too crowded in here yet, which is nice. It's about 9:20, so park's been open for about an hour and a half. I think they opened at 8 today. And it's supposed to be a good day. It's supposed to be about 80 degrees today. We've been having some pretty cold weather here for Florida. High of like 50s, so today's going to be a nice change. Next, we head over to Starbucks, get us some coffee and pastry for breakfast. Just want to show you the inside. I think we filmed this before, but I do like that Starbucks kept the theming of Main Street. You see these old copper kitchen utensils and coffee grinders and things, which is fun. And then we found a nice little spot on the grass up on Main Street. Yeah, I got my Mickey cinnamon roll and coffee. We are on the grass with a view of the castle. So there's Marzz and her lemon loaf and her coffee. Yeah, plenty of room out here. Got photo pass going on. But here we go, nice view. We're over by Diamond Horseshoe. And here comes the cavalcade. Oh, we've never seen that cavalcade before.
No. It's a good day.
Here we go. See the construction walls for new Cars Land and Villains Land over this direction. A lot of work being done. Yeah. Well, we're leaving Magic Kingdom and now we're gonna go over to Grand Floridian. We haven't been over here in a while either.
Yeah. It's a beautiful day.
Yep, it's a great day out.
Yeah, I even took off my coat because I was feeling too hot. But it was good I brought the coat because in the morning it was really cold on the boat. Ooh.
Yeah, the sun is definitely out now and it's supposed to be about 80 degrees. Alright, so we're at the Grand Floridian now. Gonna go check out the Captain's Shipyard. This is their little marina. We're gonna look at see what the rates are to rent some of the watercrafts. And we're almost to our 1 year anniversary of our wedding, which we had our dessert party right over here. And our hotel room was right up there somewhere. Here we go.
Oh, you can have 10 people.
Captain's Shipyard, they got a fireworks cruise. If you had 10 people, it's only 49 bucks a person.
And it comes with a driver.
Yeah.
So you can just enjoy it.
You do a bass fishing excursion. And then you can rent one for $49 for 30 minutes. Up to 10 guests. Alright.
It looks like you just have to be 18 to drive.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And that's these like pontoon boats out here. Okay, we're in the pontoon boat. Gonna hit the lake. I'll fill you in on some of the details here in just a moment. Alright, so they got us situated in the boat. It is $49 per every half hour. Your half hour doesn't start basically until you kind of start getting going here, and he ends up kind of yelling at us as we get out of the harbor or marina, whatever you call this. But yeah, they did a great job. I mean, again, you don't have to be an expert. This could totally be your first time driving a boat, and you could do it just fine. So yeah, it was pretty cool though to get out onto the lake and just be out where the other watercraft are and just kind of cruise around. The weather was fantastic.
Here's me driving the pontoon in the 7 seas. Towards Bay Lake. There's the magical kingdom. Whoa! You can barely see the castle right there.
Hey, just driving a boat.
Here's the castle.
Waiting for the whatever you call it to pass.
The General Potter. That guy. He's driving the boat. You're about to drive over the road. There's a contemporary, and underneath is the road that I take to go to work. I always see the boats going on top. We're over the road. Look at that. And the bus is going under the road. That's crazy. That's a gorgeous thing. Look at this boat behind us.
I know, I'm trying to stay low. I don't know. But I'm not supposed to make any waves, so I can only go so fast. Alright, nice and peaceful Bay Lake. Yeah, we're got it just in neutral basically. They said we can move about for a minute. So this is actually Fort Wilderness Campground right there, and then this is the new resort that they're building. It's massive, but it looks like it's gonna be real pretty once they're done with it. Great views. And then there's a little island, and then over here is the Contemporary and Bay Lake Tower, and then of course you see Space Mountain and Tron, and you can see a little bit of the castle right there. But yeah, pretty sweet. So it's my first time driving one of these. I've driven other boats before, like mainly fishing or like wakeboarding boats and stuff like that. It's kind of the same idea. You just got to remember, unlike a car, it doesn't react right away, and you know, you drift a little bit and that kind of stuff. But once you understand that, it's really easy to get around for the most part. I think the rates were like $50 every half hour basically. You can have it as long as you want, as long as you know, willing to pay that rate.
And they said if you have the annual pass, you can get a discount.
Okay, so yeah, annual pass holders get a discount. But this is pretty nice. I mean, we're just kind of cruising over here. We are close to our first half hour actually though, just to get over here. But we'll probably just make a big loop and, you know, kind of head back. But it's just nice and relaxing out here. It'd be easy to spend a long time out here if you could afford it.
Yeah, I could be here for hours.
But yeah, we are gonna enjoy ourselves, and I don't know, just kind of see what we can see out here. We've never really been over here since we've never gone on a boat before out here. So when you do the fishing excursion, here's what you could catch. It is catch and release though. But that was a great day. Alright, well, we just got back from our pontoon boat excursion.
Yeah, we didn't want it to end, but we have to.
Yeah, it could easily have gone longer. I think if the rates were a little less, we would have. But
well, I could easily just like lay down on that boat and just take a nap in the sunshine.
Yeah, because we were only out for an hour or 50 minutes. I think he gave us a little off, you know, the time, but we were keeping pretty close track of it. And it's, you know, it's 50 a half hour. So
this was worth it.
yeah, easy experience. So they did a really great job just explaining it, even if you've never driven a boat.
Yeah, if you've never driven one and want to, I think this is a good thing because they do have people out in the water that you can call over to help.
Yeah, and again, they explain it all really well. It's really easy to navigate around here. So good experience, and I think just a fun, something different that you may not expect here at Disney.
I would do this again, hands
yeah,
down.
if you guys come out this way and you're heading to Magic Kingdom or Grand Floridian or anything in this area,
just doing a resort
hit this up. Yeah, and you can get these from Contemporary and a few other spots too. So if they're running, but check with the hotel, check the rates when you guys come, and I think go out and do it. Sail around the lake. All right, now we're gonna go explore the Grand Floridian. We haven't been here since they redid the lobby. All right, so as we come in the lobby, this bar is brand new. They did not have this bar here last time we were here. It was just the bird cage. And Marzz says the tea lounge is finally reopening, so that'll be back. But yeah, some changes to the Grand since we were here. Yeah, it looks pretty. The wood looks real nice against all the white. I like the white though. It's one of my favorite things about this hotel, but I like that they had the contrast.
Yeah, and we got to hang out here when we were getting ready for our wedding.
Yep, we sat right in this area over there and on the other side. But we did pictures all around here.
Well, I like the parakeet candlestick.
So we had to wait a few minutes because they didn't open until 1 o'clock. But when the bar finally opened, we got 2 seats on the side. Here's a brief look at the menu. It is only those drinks, so even though they may have the ingredients to make something else, he let us know they can only make those drinks that are on the menu. So I thought that was kind of interesting, but it obviously makes their jobs easier and allows them to probably pre-mix certain elements of it too. Yeah, the woodwork's real nice. Like your column, nice marble top. So this is my Sizzler rack, and this is I said Sizzler rack. Here's Grand Floridian 75 and my something Sazerac.
Coffee rum.
Yeah, that's what I said. The Sizzler rack. Alright, so we're all the way over here at Polynesian, Captain Cook. Look at what they got here.
No cheese, lettuce, tomato. Pinch fried chips.
Looks pretty good. We got a wide range of stuff. Looks they got the DVC stuff for grab and goes and pastries and chips and things. Here's our view outside Captain Cook's, the pool and the turf. And then we got my Korean bowl.
Looks good.
And then Marzz is
The Asian noodles with shrimp.
Asian noodles with shrimp.
That's good.
Alright, we're gonna dig in and be with you. Alright, well, we finished our lunch. Mine was really good. I thought it was nice. It was not very spicy, but it not in a bad way. It was, the flavor was there.
Does it taste like Korean chicken?
It was good, and the rice was real nice. So, and
I like my noodles.
I thought the portion was good.
Yeah, I got the noodles with shrimp. Only learned the lesson. Let it cool a little bit because it's hot. I was telling him it's kind of like the Mongolian barbecue where you go and they cook the noodles and everything together. It's really good.
Yeah, well, we really enjoyed it. We're kind of hodgepodging it today. We're actually going to head home, maybe chill a little bit, change our clothes, and then head back out to dinner back on property. So,
You feel?
yeah, we're not done yet. Yeah, here we are at Bourbon Steak. We're about to go in to eat. Here's Marzz. And her dress. But this is one entrance. This side takes you back down, and you can cross over to the Swan. And then we'll show you the lobby when we leave. Here's a look at the drink menu. So we are at Bourbon Steak, which is located inside the Dolphin Hotel. The Swan and Dolphin hotels are on Disney property, but they're technically not owned by Disney. But they have a partnership. They had a nice range of cocktails here. A lot of different varieties, I think. Then they had a wine list and a beer list, and then just straight whiskeys and I think tequilas and stuff like that. But overall, I thought it was nice. I didn't think the prices were that crazy for some of this stuff, which was nice. Obviously the meal was more expensive, but kind of expected that. So here's a look at the menu. And everything's a la carte, basically. So it is on the pricier side. This is definitely a place you go to for like special occasions, but it was very nice. One aspect that I thought was interesting, instead of like bread service, they give you French fry service. Each cup of fries had different seasoning on them, and then each sauce was different as well, and was supposed to accompany that set of fries. The atmosphere in here was nice. It was actually a little darker than what my camera makes out to be, but not in like a bad way. We thought it was nice. We thought it was comfortable. We thought the volume level in here was okay. A little loud sometimes, actually, just people talking. Look how clear that ice cube is. Thought that was cool. They did a really good job with the ice cube.
What kind of gear though?
Well, it was put together and he did the oil and then he mixed it out.
Yeah. So this is the tartare. And then my gigantic petite Caesar salad. Alright, here's my New York strip and my roasted tomatoes. We got some asparagus, like a hollandaise, and the steak, prime rib with pudding. Alright, we're gonna dig in and we'll be with you shortly.
Dinner was terrific. So was our appetizers, but of course we had to look at the dessert menu. We ended up going with the beignets, but everything on here looked pretty good. And then of course there was dessert beverages. Very curious about that McKellen for $675.
Our fresh hot beignets and our sauces. We got chocolate, vanilla, and like a Scotch caramel.
It's a McAllen twirl.
Yeah, it's a McAllen Scotch.
And then a creme brulee, chocolate pudding.
But these look amazing. So without further ado, we are gonna dig in.
Here's just a closer look at some of the sauces, and now that we've dug into them, you kind of see the layers. That first caramel one was pretty thick and rich, but it was good. The vanilla one was kind of like a creme brulee type thing, but it was also delicious, and the chocolate really good too. It looks like just regular pudding, but really nice. And I ended up getting a glass of wine. And these cool chocolates at the end look like matchbooks. Of course, though, I know many of you will want to know what was the damage. It was $291.81 before tip. So yes, very expensive.
Alright, so we're in the main lobby. We just finished our dinner. They got this cool crystal art piece here. And just real nice in here though. Fountains like loud, but like in a good way. Kind of gives us nice sound to it.
Get a closer look.
Yeah, so it's cool. There's all these crystal balls, and then these are the dolphins, even though they look like fish to me, but they're on top of the building for the Swan and Dolphin Hotel. And the bar is called Fins, but it looks very nice, I guess. Alright, how was your dinner?
Oh, it's good. I love it.
Any particular thing stand out?
Not a flower.
Did. I thought they did really well. They obviously know it's Valentine's Day. I think the service was great. Yeah, they gave us a flower. They mentioned, the GM came by and mentioned, hey, he wants to make sure we have a good Valentine's Day. The food was terrific.
The food was great.
Everything was cooked really well, a lot of flavor to it. Even my salad, I could tell they made that dressing in-house. And
Well, like the drinks to start were really good.
that's true too. Yeah, the drink was really good. So all around, I mean, yes, it was an expensive meal, but we don't do this very often. It's obviously a special occasion.
It's our first Valentine's Day married.
Yes, this is true. But yeah, for those looking to have like a really nice fancy meal or a special meal here on property.
And it's one of those where it's really nice in the quality and care, but not in the pressure of being in a really crazy place.
That's true. Like I'm not exactly in a suit or anything, but
And there was
you know,
people in t-shirts and shorts. Like
there were.
workout shorts.
Yeah, there were people dressed, I think, too casual, but most people were at least sort of like me, at least a collared shirt, something nice. But you know, but she's right, no pressure, I guess. But yeah, again, still an expensive steakhouse, but good quality stuff. So if this is your thing or something you want to try while you're here, I would suggest it. Yeah, plants in the door.
And more dolphins. I didn't think water.
I don't think they're real.
Is it real?
I don't think so, but they look nice.
All right, hey guys. I'll just take a moment to wrap up here. I know it's a longer video, so I think we said several times we just really enjoyed our day today. Yes, it was kind of a hodgepodge, as we say. We just were literally making it up as we went from Magic Kingdom and ate breakfast. We walked around a little bit, but then we decided that we kind of just wanted to go somewhere else. Hopped on a boat, found ourselves at Grand Floridian, and then we went to leave there, hopped on the monorail, took that around, and got off at Tickets and Transportation, and we actually walked to the Polynesian from there. And again, just kind of wandered about, just one thing, whatever popped in our head, and just kind of went over there, and I don't know, made for a really nice day. Sometimes it's nice to have a non-structured day where you just roll with it. And of course, we ended with a really nice dinner. Can't say enough good things about that. Again, the staff was fantastic. The food was really good, and even though it was a pricey dinner, I thought it all came together really well, and I have no complaints about it, and highly recommend it. In fact, if you're looking for that type of atmosphere and experience. One thing I didn't touch was is they did validate our parking, so it was nice. It was free, actually free valet at the Swan Hotel or the Dolphin Hotel. I think either one. Um, uh, we saw a sign on the wall though as we were waiting for the valet to bring our car up. Though, if you go and don't have that validation or whatever, it's $61 a night for non-guests. That's pretty steep. So just keep that in mind. Definitely take that ticket with you when you go upstairs, and they'll validate that for you. Other than that, we just had a terrific day. Thanks for joining us for our Valentine's Day 2026, and as Marzz said, our first one as a married couple. We had a really great time, and we were happy to share it with you. So until next time, bye bye.